Hello, welcome to the Higher Mystic Realm. I'm Lady J. How are you? I hope that you are happy and well. I am thriving and grateful. I am happy to be reading with you today. All right. Well, if you feel connection within the messages of this reading, then speak your mind, baby. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. I want to say hello. Big old shout out to all my subscribers and return viewers. This is for water signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see. I appreciate you for your support and your connection. I'm going to get into your cards and we're going to see what's going on with you right now, okay? Well, we got the Five of Pentacles that popped out. Something's cooking, water signs. So that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. Always check out your chart. If you haven't done your birth chart, just look it up. Oh, we got newness popping up. Yeah, look it up on the internet. Birth chart. You just do a little calculation. There's a little birth chart calculator that will pop up for you, available on whatever website you choose. Okay? And so that'll tell you, your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus if you don't know. Those of you that do know, you know what it do. You're in the know. Ooh. Okay, so underlying messages, we're letting go of old patterns. So listen, we just came off this new moon, happy new moon, and happy spring equinox. It is finally spring. Now, I don't know if it feels like it, but it's sure to come. And so, the energy of the new moon and the spring equinox, it's just newness. It's the new year. I always tell you that. It's the new year. Okay, Ace of Cups, okay? Wheel of Fortune popping out. We have the Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords in the reverse, and the Knight of Cups showing up. Just right off the bat, your underlying messages. So those are messages that they're not so visible. They're just the underlying things, the real quiet things going. Hey, pay attention to that. So when that pops up, when it's just me tapping into maybe some deeper meanings and some things that are going on in the background that are influencing the cards that come out. Okay. Okay. Well, we got wish fulfillment coming in with that Nine of Cups. Things that you've been working on. That Wheel of Fortune that you've been working on. Nine of Cups. Now, again, it looks like you are... Oh, okay. Looks like you are leaving some things behind. Where maybe you came from a lack mentality. Like perhaps you were down and out. I mean, life happens, right? Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. And sometimes we're sideways. This Five of Pentacles could indicate that you were in some... And when I say lack mentality, scarcity, victimhood... Not asking for help when you could, and maybe pride and some things from your past have led you to not feel like, safe to be vulnerable. But, baby, your desire is to be normal, to be integrated, to be in alignment with the things that you desire, the things that you perhaps feel you deserve. And so I feel like you're just like if you're, sometimes I'll tell you, you know, pardon my hands, I've been in the garden and get my hands in the earth and it just grounds me and I just love it. It just fills me with so much joy. I literally have like a permagrin for no good reason, just because my hands are in earth. So, you know, I feel like with this Page of Cups that you are enjoying a new budding inspiration, a new budding love. Maybe some of you have found out that you're pregnant, are going to be a parent, or grandparent, or, you know, a baby is in the midst. A new idea, a new imagination. Maybe you've discovered what the vortex was and you're trying to get into it. You know what I mean? So this is new love, new energy, brand new energy. You could have a little toddler tugging on your pants as we speak. You, oh my candle went out. Let's replace it. Now, you know, my non-physical co-creative expansion team, my angels, ancestors, spirit guides, loved ones on the other side, all powers that be working on, okay. So earlier I was given the direction to place my candle in that water, and now it's done. Whatever it was, it's done. And in the earth reading I did, I was guided to place this crystal in that water. So I scry with the water. And it's also important to be surrounded with the elements, with earth, air, fire, water. So, as I was saying, someone helped you when you were down and out. Someone took more from you than they gave you. You helped someone even when you were down and out, perhaps. Okay, so again, I'm being brought to the energy of this wish fulfillment. This is the 8 of Cups, okay? You're a little farther away from me. I wanted to give you a broader perspective. This is a rebranding of my channel, okay? So we are formerly Intuitive Tarot Therapy. And so as I rebrand, I'll be showing my face a little bit more. I do like to concentrate on the cards. So I've pushed the camera back just a little bit so you can see a little bit more what's going on here. And I won't always be in front of the camera, but I do want to connect with you on a deeper level every once in a while. And that is to just kind of be face to face. But I do like to concentrate on the cards. So I don't know if I can give you that close up and that, you know, that focus in that I'm accustomed. Perhaps when we're just concentrating on the cards, I can bring the camera a little. So into focus. Okay. All right. Okay. For someone, when you were down and out, this was a long time ago. Okay. This is a while ago. Maybe not currently. Could be. Some of you. Take it as it resonates. Someone that was helping you, someone you were helping. Okay, start with one. Someone that was helping you when you were down and out was like doing it from a place of superiority. Not smugly. But like they posed as someone who perhaps could help you, but it could have been with an agenda. You were helped. You were afraid of asking for help, but it was almost like I don't know how authentic it was. That might be really specific for somebody. Clearly you were down and out. You needed some help. You needed to the universe, Holy Spirit, source energy, needed you to help yourself. Some of you help others when you ain't got no food, you got a little bit of food, and if you gave it away, you may not have any, you would give the shirt off your back. That martyrdom is beautiful, but it is not necessary. And that's why we say oxygen mask first. When you're on a plane and there's turbulence and the oxygen mask falls, who would you help first? The child or the elderly next to you, or yourself? Well, the rule of thumb is to help yourself so that you're able to then help others. Okay, so there's a reciprocation going on here. 5, 6, I see this. Yeah, okay, so there's growth here. So you've realized that even though your heart really goes out to others and you feel for other people, you're having to make a decision. So something came up in my downloads today, and that was wealthy people, unless you're inherently wealthy and you really just haven't been brought up with with an understanding or appreciation for money, wealthy people don't get wealthy. You know, tycoons don't become tycoons because they go around spending all their money. So, I think you've learned the value of a dollar. You may have gotten it out of the mud. You have dreams of grandeur, or someone's making you feel like you have dreams of grandeur. If you look at a lot of successful people that were not inherently wealthy, they had to believe in their dreams. They had to believe that the impossible were indeed possible. And I think that a lot of those people had naysayers. Oh, you can't do that. Why are you going to go ahead and do it? You need to get you a good job and get you some health insurance. Listen, all these things are important, but maybe not in the order that others with certain personal limits have. Is that a complete sentence? So people get in our ears. And for instance, there was one time where I said, hey, I want to do A, B, and C. And the person was like, well, you have to do that. And you can't do that. Or you have to have that. And that costs a lot of money. Beware of people that try to dissuade you from amazing things. Beware of people that play upon your vulnerabilities, your not enoughness, you know, things that they know about you that perhaps you don't tap into anymore, that you're aligned to a higher vibration. You're aligned to a frequency of things that you want, that you perhaps once didn't have. It's one thing to have concern for someone and be like, hey, I just want to make sure that you cross your I's and dot your T's, but, you know, rah, rah. Congratulations, good on you. Do what makes you, does it make you happy? Does it leave you feeling accomplished, or whatever all the good descriptive words could be? So be aware of that. You're on the fence though. You are, there's a lot of emotion here, which is affecting your decision making. You're being urged to go with those budding ideas, those blooming, those brand new baby seedlings of ideas, and walk away from breadcrumbing yourself, quite frankly. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. As I break the deck open, there's the Five of Pentacles again. Okay. Yeah. New moon was in Pisces. Yeah. The fortitude to stand in your power. Ah! The fortitude to stand in your power. Leo energy. Sometimes we just got a lot of people with loud voices in our heads, in our ears. There's a wheel again. Here's a lover. The levels. Gemini energy. Okay. Ooh. Thank you. What turned over? Okay, we got a bunch of things that turned over. There we are. Boom. What's on the bottom? The Six of Wands. See, people see. You're being noticed in the public eye for your growth, your tenacity. I'm going to take a sip of this good tea. Oh, I just love it. So good. This person that helped you could be a Gemini, but you have the lovers here. Here's the Ace of Wands. These are those dreams of grandeur I was talking about. And you have the Eight of Cups again, clarifying the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I think you got it out the mud. And I think because you've had, you know, perhaps your early life was really hard, emotionally and otherwise, you know, so you have that wounded warrior energy, which makes you a little rough around the edges, perhaps guarding that delicious jelly center of yours. You're attuned to the energies around you, within you, the downloads that you're getting, and you've been trusting your intuition, so continue to do that. I think it's hard for some intuitives, including me, from time to time, to balance the esoteric realms and 3D. And I think that you are learning to balance that. Thank you. And there's that fortitude, that Leo energy with the strength card, okay? Number 8 could be very significant to you. You could be a life path, number 8. Yeah. So, Libran energy there. Yeah, you did what was best for you. I'm going to get a little information, but this deck is calling out to me, and I'm going to see what it's talking about, okay? Two of Wands is coming out pretty heavy. So that's what's next. You know, what are we moving on to? If you feel pressure to answer that question, yo! We got the 5. Did I just yell at you? I'm sorry. I'm excited. The energy's really high. I think you're really high vibing. And spring is really, really exciting. You got the 5 of Pentacles. Again. Okay. So they're not supposed to be in alignment because it's showing the dichotomy of what's going on here. Okay, so we're making decisions. We are choosing choosing to listen to our higher self and not, naysayers and people that just feel like they know more, better. It's always easier to call the shots from the sidelines, from the bleachers. And that's why it's important to be in alignment with yourself. You have heavy Gemini discerning energy in this reading. But it's really about choosing you, making decisions, working with your emotions. I think, especially if you're in ascension, your emotions are kind of, it's really an opportunity for you to get disciplined and in practice of managing your emotions as things bob and weave and changes are happening. And when you ascend, when you're in ascension, things are going to change. That's the point. So remember your breath. Remember to breathe. Remember, especially if you are a new parent, you got little babies running around, or you're expecting, life is changing. So remember your breath. It really, really helps, along with drinking plenty of good water. So the vortex I mentioned earlier. In the vortex, you are thinking of your favorite things that bring you joy. And to get into the vortex, you can do things like go to nature, walk around in nature, hug a tree, pet your dog, love on your child, think of happy things that bring you joy. That's going to raise your vibration to get into alignment with what it is that you desire. Okay? This is all about you getting into alignment with what you desire. You can have it if you really want, right? So, water signs, I have Gemini here. I've got Virgo energy. I've got you, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But this Queen of Pentacles here is you being a source of abundance. You being a source of personal power. And I think someone or something, sometimes we self-sabotage, is after that power. Because they haven't learned to develop it, harness it. So that's why there's a such thing as energy vampires. So there's a lot of pain around your abundance. A lot of pain around people that you thought were there for you and, on your team, advocates for you, but they had an angle. You are walking away. You have that double 8 of cups. You are literally, and looking at how far you have come. Don't spend a lot of time there, though. But down and out from scarcity, perhaps some things were taken from you. It could have been a path. It could have been something tangible. You decided to team up with Source and figure it out. Now, that doesn't mean that you're perfect. It doesn't mean life is going to be perfect. It doesn't mean, there's that Ace of Wands again. Right here. Yeah, a lot of synchronicity in this reading. A lot of validation in this reading. But yeah, you decided to choose you. And that another Queen of Cups here. You have the Two of Wands again for a third time. And what's popping out here? The Prince of Discs. That Taurus energy I was telling you about. So what troubled you before is now your inspiration. And because of your efforts to connect with Source, you know, Source wants to connect with you. That's the whole point. So far away, but yet so near. Can you still feel me? And can you connect with your higher self? Thank you. Queen of Wands, again, here. That's Aries energy. All the queens are coming out. Divine feminine energy, okay, it doesn't mean gender. It's all energy. What you're working with, the yin and the yang. Learn a little bit about that. One's receptive and one is, what's the opposite of the word receptive? Where you give. I'm not thinking of the word. Maybe it will come up. Maybe it'll come up for me. Receptive and offerative. I don't know. I'm not going to concentrate on that, but you know what I'm trying to say. Something has ended. There's balance here with the Libran energy, Hierophant, Taurus energy, and again, this Virgo energy with the Hermit, okay? So the Eight of Cups goes away, and it, again, people are watching you. You're influential somehow. I think because when people have big dreams and they have inspiration, it inspires others, right? So the Eight of Cups sojourns into the mountains and finds its guiding light and becomes the Hermit, right? This is a lot. Yeah, you're leaving a lot of stuff behind. Some old relationships. Gemini, Libra, Virgo. Old relationships. You're leaving it behind. You have had some... a hard path laid out before you, and you tackled it. And now you're realizing your worth. And it was hard for you. Because there was a tower that came through, that's Taurus, Scorpio and Aries energy, and that can be very distracting and knock you off your game and make you question yourself and second guess yourself. Your come up has people in your family, people in your immediate circle. It's gotten people's attention. So because you came from humble beginnings, even if you were born wealthy, perhaps you chose to go another direction and get it on your own. I don't know. Okay, or make a name for yourself. You've decided to, and this is Pisces energy here with the Hangman. You have decided to take control of your own life. And you've decided, I want to feel good. Whatever energy that is negative that's being sent to me or that I've created, I'm done. There's no need for me to feel this way anymore. You've really taken the bull by the horns, and you've seen how far that you've come. And you've understood perhaps where your responsibility lie. Even if you were a teenager, You know, we're still children when we're teenagers, and we don't know everything, and life happens, and we're not really responsible for a lot of things because we're so young. But at the same time, you understood that you've made decisions, and those decisions have led you down certain paths. And you're looking at that because you are literally like, next act. The curtain, you know, has closed, and you're like, let's move on. We're opening, that's me opening the curtain. You could be in relation to Capricorn. You could be married to a Capricorn. You could be, you know, in a long-term relationship with a Capricorn, or someone that's really good at generating wealth. There's something here about this Virgo energy that this is, again, about self-responsibility, okay? So I want you to pay attention to where you're getting your energy from. Are you generating it yourself, or are you getting it from others by being a victim? Because that is a source of, you know, if you have any depression symptoms or any low vibe, okay? It's really important that we look at, you know, managing our mind and what we're thinking about. Because what we think about grows. So if we plant a little seed of doubt, that doubt's going to grow. We're not going to believe in ourselves in just short terms. Just simple terms, rather. I feel you progressing. I feel you are, you're doing really well. Water signs. I think you're really tapped in to your higher power. Thank you. But now's a great time. Now's a great time to daydream. Are you meditating? You might need to. And during your meditations, you know, meditation is not just shutting out the noises of the world. Actually, it's about listening to the sounds around you and integrating them in your thought and allowing your mind to wander, and you being observant of those thoughts and observing them. Regeneration. New cycles beginning for you. We've got flexible, loyal heart. Happy, happy. Will these all fit in there? So, a lot of newness is going on. Let me get some clarity on a couple things. Okay. Thank you. Tell me about this lover. Tell me about the lovers here with the 5 and 6 of Pentacles. It's definitely about your money. It could be about inheritance. Could be about, you know, like could be about your family, your siblings. Someone thinks if they move away that it'll make them happier. This 3 of Cups keeps wanting to pop out. 3 could be very significant to you. Okay. And there's the World. So that is letting us know that there is a cycle that's coming to a close. Yeah. Okay. All right. Perhaps where you should have been getting some love and abundance was actually depleting you. Someone thinks that if they move, that it's going to change some things, make them happier. Some of you will be going on a trip with girlfriends and that, or boyfriends, your friend boys, and that has brought you joy. Pisces, this Pisces. It was Pisces season. Now it's Aries season, but maybe you have just celebrated. I know some Pisces that have recently celebrated with their friends. But your intuition, the way that you look at things, you're able to discern what's going on. The High Priestess, being a water sign, all water derives from the High Priestess. She sits between the pillars of the Church of Solomon. And she's the discerning note between yes and no. Absolute nothingness and complete abundance. She's mute. She doesn't speak. She wears this cross that is signifying, the balance between the heavens and the earth. Okay? And you are able to center and read between the lines. So even though you understand things, it still doesn't take away the pain. It still doesn't take away the hurt. It still doesn't nullify what actually took place. And you are discerning. You are realizing what energies are acceptable for you and what energies are not. Mastery of emotions doesn't mean you're not going to be emotional. Some of you are involved with a Gemini, but really you've chosen yourself. And that's a common thread here. Perhaps you have Earth in your chart as well. Okay, thank you. Can you tell me more about this Ace of Wands, please? Thank you. Your balance of what is bringing you joy and the things you kind of need to do. What, like your career versus what really brings you joy if you don't do that as a career. Balance. And what is this? Tell me more about this Page of Cups. Yeah, moving on to, like when you clear the canvas of things that are not serving you, your ideas and your imagination just starts to bloom, because you have the space in your mind or on the canvas to focus on the things that bring you joy and that really help you with your expansion, okay? Tell me about this Four of Wands, please. This Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about that. What is the message here? I haven't used these cards in a long time, but they decided they wanted to move. They don't really have a lot of room to move, and I don't know what has put them off balance in order to move, but they moved. So, tell me about it, please. Yeah, it's your joy. Really. Some jealousy, perhaps, from your early life. Some things are going to be revealed very soon to give you clarity. But immediately, yeah, this is the Ace, the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. The Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Okay? And this is your joy. This is where your abundance is. The moment that I touched the card, that's what I heard. And that is your abundance is coming from what you cultivated as your home. Give me a little bit more clarity on this Nine of Swords and this Virgo energy. Something you really care about, the quality of your wish fulfillment. I don't know if it's going to look exactly how you want it to, but it's going to be perfect when it does arrive. Allow, okay, yeah, and your fortitude, your courage to move forward and to listen to your intuition is really what the point was, so that you could understand what your gut was trying to tell you. Okay, I got you. All right, the King of Wands, Sagittarius energy, and the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you have an entrepreneurial spirit. It's just if you're starting a business or you have a business, if you're zhuzhing your business, pay attention. It's time to prune. Perhaps look at what you planted last year and see where it is. Perhaps it was more burdensome than it needed to be. Okay, thank you. Okay. All right. Here's the Queen of Pentacles again. Aquarius, Capricorn energy, along with the Seven of Swords. Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces. The succession of things, seeing how it turned out, you're looking at things from all angles, like something of a salacious nature. You're being very strategic in how you move in silence is important. You've moved away to heal because you cannot heal in the same energy or environment that hurt you. And you were careful about it. What is the Seven of Swords? What else? Okay, so again, wherever you were hurt, I think it might have been down and out hurt. Let's just use that as a kind of all-encompassing word for wherever you were coming from lack. That came from somewhere. An idea, a predicament, an idea about a predicament. So God, Source, you, your higher self, put you in a position in order for you to see things, a full spectrum of how things are in life. It did not make you happy, but you got to let go of it. Five of Cups. If you want to progress, and perhaps you are letting go of it. So, putting you having a lack of abundance and having that removed from your life allowed you to see things from another perspective, to get clarity and enlightenment, and to move you in another direction, okay? To get you to where you want to go. To get you to move differently. And to ultimately get you into abundance by healing. So let all that go. It's done. It's time to move on. It happened. Things are good. Let bygones be bygones or not, but you just need to let it go. We need to move on from that conversation, okay? All right. So let's talk about this. Flexible, 19. 2. Teamwork makes the dream work. See where where you can be more flexible in your life. Okay, it's going to help you move forward. Loyal heart. I see this as being loyal to yourself, the Lover's card. 35. So again, 8 might be really important to you. Perhaps look at your 8th house. See what planets are there and what that means. Look up your chart if you haven't already. 26, another 8. Happy, happy. Wish fulfillment. And that's how you can really embrace this happy, happy, is by being flexible, seeing where you can be flexible. So the yin and yang, so the yin is more receptible, right? So teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important to you. So be more like a blade of grass than a hard, structure that could topple in a storm. That tower did come out. So this is that thing where, your abundance is coming to you. And that's part about, that's key to manifesting, is to just know it's on its way. You've already put all the things in the vortex, And so continue to go back and look at it, or perhaps change it. It's just going to prolong it. So delight in your dreams and just knowing that it's on its way to you. The confidence that your higher self, in connection with your other non-physical co-creators, are making it happen. I'm going to read this prosperity message to you, okay? So even when you have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what it will look like, who will share in it, and what will then be available to you, you still need to relax and open up to other possibilities. Spirit may have better plans for you. It could be a job you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, or some other opportunity that eluded your imagination. So be flexible and remind yourself, this or something better manifests for me now. Then be willing to bend a little and enjoy the miraculous results, okay? So that was flexible. Loyal heart. Let's take a look at that. Devotion, loyalty, fidelity. So, I think that you've had a lack of loyalty in your life. And that is a telltale sign that that's an area in your life where you needed to develop and grow from. But Spirit's always loyal to you no matter what. So you've been teaming up with that. You've been catching that vibe, right? Make sure that you're as loyal in return. That's important. You should trust in divine protection, okay? Yeah. So your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions where your aspirations for success assume form and reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans while remaining flexible and isn't that interesting how that kind of intertwines, the flexibility card and the loyal hearts card? And flexible and devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity. So this is a time for joyful celebration of Spirit, your manifesting partner, your co-creator. All right, and happy, happy, because that is the best card. I love that card. It's like the Ten of Cups, and it's even got a rainbow. It is also 8. Balance. Okay, so this is joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, feeling that all is well. So your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You are free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy. And being happy moment to moment. Life is just full of moments, right? So check that out. Vibe on that for a while. You have chosen happiness over yearning for it. So being in the vortex is feeling joy just for the sake of feeling joy. And maybe you figured this out. And this is all a result of you being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. So all is well, baby. The tide is in for now. You know, everything changes. You're happy in relationships that you're in. 4 of Wands is that good, wholesome feeling. I think you really are family oriented. You enjoy family. And you're taking pride in your accomplishments. That eight of Pentacles is showing, you know, you really care about the quality of work that you give, the quality of care that you give, the quality of human that you're being. That's important to you. And I think ultimately your attention to your partnership with Spirit, that is manifesting in your waking life. It's really showing you proof of what that does when you are prioritizing your connection to Source. All right, let's get you a crystal. See what crystal can best serve you. Our water signs. I don't want to burn a lot of sage. I just want to burn a little bit. Alrighty, so we have amethyst. Amethyst is all about developing your intuition, okay? It's really great to keep by your bed. It helps you recall your dreams, increase dream recall and their interpretation of symbols in all areas of your life. You know, that being able to understand the downloads that you're getting. Transform and transmute negativity. And it helps you use your psychic gifts. So your affirmation is, I pay attention to my intuition and dreams. I easily interpret their messages. It is easy for me to interpret their messages. Okay, and you have green aventurine. And this is all about maintaining a healthy heart. Okay, and increase healthy outlook on all levels, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Improve beliefs about good health and overall well-being. It's about, you know, health and well-being. This one's about your intuition and spirit communication, okay? So it is easy for me to maintain overall well-being with conscious habits of health. All right, well, I hope that something in this message has been helpful for you. I wish you health, happiness, abundance, and may you find reasons to be joyful throughout your day, okay? If you'd like to know the next time that I feel inspired to read for you, please feel free. Click that notification bell, subscribe if you haven't already, and just be well, be happy, be grateful, okay? Peace and love, baby. Bliss on your day.